Today we're going to be trying out one of the long forgotten tribes of Magic, and we're going to be trying to put a little bit more respect on its name. We are talking about spirits. That's right, everybody. We're talking about spirits today. In particular, we're talking about one card we built this entire deck around, which is Obscura Ascendancy, a card that spits out, spirits every time we cast a spell with 1 mana value higher than the amount of counters on this. And it spits out these spirits until you get to 5 counters, and then all your spirits get a 3/3 pump, which will most likely close the game because we have other ways to get spirits here. But basically, we need to make sure we have a really solid curve out here so we can keep putting counters onto it. We start things off with like our 1-drops here, and then we go into things like Augury, which can proliferate, allowing us to add counters even faster onto this, getting us to that 5 spot a lot sooner. And then we also have great ways to get more spirits. We've got ways to get spirits off the Restoration of Ganjo because the Fox on the other side, spits out spirit tokens. Invasion of Tolvada is very interesting because we can bring things back from the graveyard, and then it spits out, those spirit tokens as well. And then Kaya, of course, also creates spirit tokens with its -3 ability. So a lot of spirits, and everything's going to get absolutely pumped to the moon with the Ascendancy. There's some really fun and interesting combos in this build, but I'll let you guys check it out now. But before we jump into it, if you are new here, we do post videos on this channel 5 days a week. So if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, all that stuff helps out an absolute ton, and I would greatly appreciate it. With that being said, enjoy the video. We'll see you hopefully here at the end. Peace out. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we've got a really interesting Esper build for you. This Broker's Ascendancy card. We've only played it once ever before, and it was so much fun. I'm gonna try to hear it again today. Opening hand looks really good aside from the 2 Kayas, but we can definitely make this work. We've got the Obscura Storefront, which can get us the Augury, but the 1 Kaya is really nice because we can actually drop it with the Restoration and implement the game plan of trying to revive it with the reanimation spell we have, Tolvada. So let's get a blue source. This could end up being a really good game for us. We'll see. It comes down to, do I want to use the experimental Augury or not before the Obscura comes down? Because I do have the Augury and whatnot in this build because of the proliferation for the Obscura Ascendancy. All right, this is going to be a tricky game here because the opponent is mono red, and I don't think we have a very good matchup against mono red, if I'm being honest. We don't have a ton of life gain aside from Kaya. I mean, if we get the Tolvada down and flip it, though, that's going to be a lot of life gain, but unless we can get that Ascendancy down on 3, maybe then we can start spinning out these spirits for blocks, and we might be able to come back. We'll see. I guess that means we have to play the Augury, though. It's a little bit of a desperate play. But if we can get the Ascendancy, which we do, now we just need to find a 1 mana spell. Hopefully like a cut down would do the trick. We don't have a 1 mana spell, so what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to play the Restoration in its place to try to get this to a 3/4 fast so we can get some blocks. But we are looking for a 1 mana cut down or something like that. That'd be nice. A cut down would be perfect. That would literally make my day because we can get the Obscura Ascendancy down, cut down the adversary, and we'd be right back into this game. Ooh, that's a really good pull. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to drop the Kaya, and we're going to bring back the Obscura's land here to get the life gain and to ramp and to set us up for a reanimation later. All right, and what color do we need here? We got 2 blue, 2 white, 2 black. Okay, so we don't really need anything in particular. I guess we'll go with the white source. No, we've got another Restoration. Let's just get another black source here. All right, and then we pass the turn and we look to just do some exiling with the Wandering Emperor, which gains us some life, getting us back into this game. Play with fire is fine. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. It's a little scary. We're riding a very thin line here, but it's definitely possible we make the comeback here. So here we go. This may get blown up with the play with fire, but if it does, honestly, great, because then the target, is negated from my face, which is very important because right now we go to 10 with these 2 attacking, even with the life gain. Yep, play with fire to the Emperor. That's fine. That's value. That's huge value. I could still really use that cut down. If we get that cut down, man, we're in business. Ah, still no cut down. All right. Fair enough. Even an otherworldly gaze obviously would be amazing, but I mean, doesn't look like we're going to be able to get this down and get it going this turn, this game. We might have to just settle for next game. All right, we'll get the land. As long as we get the W here, that's all that really matters. Play the tap land out. All right, so I do want to play Kaya next turn. We have the amount of mana in order to play it, so we could start gaining life off of that, which is absurdly good, especially in this landscape. Easy block for us here. Very strange that they would send that through unless they have a play with fire, right? Yeah, there it is. Again, we'll take it though. That's fine. Less burn going to my face is a good thing. Let's drop the land that gains me life, right? Because they both come in tapped regardless. Let's drop the one that gives me a little bit of life gain. And there might not even be any more lands to pull. I think there's one more plains, right? Maybe one more swamp too. Yeah. Okay. And here comes Kaya, the game-winning card for us. This can't be targeted by any sort of play with fires, lightning strikes, anything like that. And it's going to gain us 3 life every single turn. GG's. Red's not coming back from that. 3? Oh, that's interesting. We just gained 3.
It's what you deserve.
I guess we should have attacked there. That might have been a bad play, but at the same time, they could play a hasty threat like a adversary or anything like a Feldon. So we got to leave a blocker back. So I guess that was the right call. Inadvertently made the right move by not attacking. Okay, that's bad. That's 4 damage. Oh, they're going right to the face. Sheesh, I'll take that. I'll take that. I won't take another one of those. That's pretty bad. We might be in trouble again. Hold on. Well, what are the odds of them? They have 1 card in hand. What are the odds that it's a lightning strike and they draw another lightning strike off the top? Pretty slim, right? I would think so.
Who's next?
All right. I think that was a necessary turn off from the life gain from Kaya because we needed to make sure we had a way to block the Phoenix Chick and shut down the continuous damage being pumped out. There it is. Nice. Nice. All right. Shivian Devastator being one of those weird creatures too that you pay X for. So I thought maybe in my head for 1 second that it would come in at 0/0 and just die right away. But that's not how it works because Kaya makes it a 1/1. But anyways, that was a really good game aside from the fact that we couldn't find our 1-drop to get these going. GG's though, mono red. All right, well, like I said, you know, mono red isn't necessarily a very good matchup for us. So I'm glad we got through that one the way we did. We did get a little lucky going first, but we'll take it. Opening hand here is good. I just need to find the 1-drop, which we've been, you know, been saying since last game. So we'll see what happens here. I like the Obscure Ascendancy here, finding me my land. Let's go. Siphon Insight's gonna have to wait though, which is fine because I probably want to use it with the Ascendancy. As I say that, I get another one. Okay. Okay. Who knows? Maybe we can draw a 1-drop off the top of their build. That'd be pretty sweet. I am gonna go for it. Man, counter spells are definitely a thing here. Maybe we don't go for it. Maybe we go with the Siphon Insight here. There's a lot of options here for us, honestly. A lot. We'll see what the opponent wants to do, though. Looks like they may play something here. Moment of Truth. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those cards in your hand, graveyard, and bottom of your library. Okay, so almost certainly they're going to have a bunch of counter spells. Almost certainly, I would imagine. It looks like it's going to be like a variation of a mono blue deck with like the Jin and stuff. So far, it's looking that way. All right, let's see if they allow this to resolve. I doubt they will. We'll see. Didn't have much of a choice. Looks like it's going to resolve immediately anyways. We get another land. And then I'm actually going to try to hit the memory deluge here. It looks like there weren't any counter spells on deck for them here, which is fantastic. All right, and then we just need to find the one drop here. Preferably like a otherworldly gaze would be nice. And then we can get this thing rolling. And then Dimir has no real good sweepers, so we should be fine. Okay, I mean, cut down does work, but not unless there's a target for it, you know what I mean? So maybe not. Okay, so man, they're making this tricky for me, huh? Well, they are running things like consider. We might want to try to steal one of their considers here. Let's do it. Let's just get this down while they're tapped out. I want to make sure that this resolves more than anything, and then I'm gonna say go. Please play something cut downable. That's not it. That is not it, Chief. Okay, so they're gonna force a discard here. We're probably gonna drop the cut down because it's kind of useless. Maybe not. Actually, let's drop this. Let's go take a... Actually, let's wait and see what they got. Second phase, nothing. All right, let's go take a look at their hand here. Big yikes. There we go. Finally. Here we go, man. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. One, two, three, 4 mana left over. Fading Hope on that. That's fine. That's fine. The more important thing is that we got the counter on the Obscura Ascendancy, which is good. And Otherworldly Gaze finds Kaya for the yard. Actually, kind of want to just cast Kaya straight up at this point, right? Maybe. Actually, no, because let's just send everything away because we actually have Experimental Augury and we have the Iganjo. Either way, we're going to be shuffling up the deck here a little bit. All right, let's end the turn. All right. We're cruising. Let's see here. So +1, discarding a card. Like I said, cut down, not very relevant. I'm happy to drop. So we go from one extreme to another. We go from mono red to a full-on control build here. Got me on my toes for sure. So we got options here. We can go Insights, which I think is the right call here. Let's go Insight. Insight or Augury, right? Let's hope it doesn't whiff completely here. I mean, it's probably going to get countered, it looks like, which is fine. We'll take it. Get the counters out of their hand. We find the land that would have been able to play Kaya, which is a bit of a bummer, I'm not going to lie, but I was trying to finagle a way where I can maybe find the Tolvada. We'll see. Okay, so we got a Ganjo down, which does trigger the spirits. We attack with one of the spirits into Liliana here. And then we got a Memory Deluge here to get the 4th trigger on the Ascendancy. And then we can just Experimental Augury to get it all the way there. Now, that's not going to be able to blow anything up, which is great. Because we are all tokens. A-2, sure.
One of your friends has to leave.
Memory Deluge, find me another spirit, and Wanderer is probably one of the only ways to remove the Shieldred. Oh, there's the scoop. The opponent wants nothing more to do with this game, which is so sad because we were actually not all the way there yet. We were one turn away from being able to get this to the 5 counters, which we had a way to do so. We were going to get this in, put this to 5 counters, and all my spirits were going to get an absolute massive pump of 3/3 apiece, and we would have been able to just smash them. But unfortunately, they didn't let us get through all the way. GG's though. All right, well, I mean, that went extremely well. We did the thing, right? That's the biggest part of that, is we were able to do our thing. Oh, opening hand here. So we got a way to get Kai to the graveyard and a way to bring it back, which is great. And I normally wouldn't keep a 2-lander with missing a color that we need in specific, but Experimental Augury hopefully will get us there. But I don't think we're gonna have a chance. Going second here against a very, very fast soldiers. Actually, never mind. Orzhov humans. Still not great, but not ideal. Yeah, this one might be a quick one for the books. We might need to add like a sweeper in here for these types of builds, man. Super problematic to run into these very, very highly aggressive builds, especially when you get second draw. You know, you just flip the coin and you're going second, and guess what? You lose. It's kind of a bummer. All right, so we got options here. Actually, this was a really good top deck because now we've got the option of maybe trying to go find the planes off the top of their deck. That could be pretty interesting, which I guess we'll try. If we don't find the planes, a 3/2 lifelink body though. That's very enticing. Another black source there doesn't help us at all with the current hand that we have here. We needed a white source and very specific, but again, guys, I really don't think it matters unless we pull the planes off the top here. Pretty unlikely that we're going to be able to get through this next couple of turns. Yeah, we're toast. Oh, we're so toast. All right, well, that was quick. Nothing we can do here, guys. Nothing we can do. It is what it is. We took a bad hand to start, but not only that, you know, a really bad matchup for us too. Imagine though, I mean, there's definitely a world where, you know, we have a good hand with some cut downs and maybe like Wandering Emperor. There are removal spells along the way that could maybe tempo us out to get to the late game, but it would need to be pretty specific. So GG's. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to shake that last one off. That was really, really tough. Man, what are these draws though? We've got a great 3-land hand, but now we've got no blue and everything has blue in it. Can't catch a break with these hands. Okay, that's much better. All right, looking like it might be another aggressive build. Boros colors typically mean aggression, but we'll see. Might be Naya. Just trying to take a guess here. Oh, it's Mardu. Farmhand, so it's gonna be more of a mid-range deck. Okay, this is where we want to reside, honestly. These are the types of matchups we want to see, is like these more mid-rangey decks. Could be a deck that runs like Elish Norn, we'll see, but not really giving us a ton of info just yet. All right, so we have the Augury, which is really essential to getting the Obscura Ascendancy up levels quickly, but at the same time, the Obscura Ascendancies are no good to us unless we find the 1-drops. So we gotta probably pull the trigger on that. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's a blink deck. There's our 1-drop. It is a blink deck. They're gonna blink this to go find another land here. Things are getting really interesting now. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go. Is it this? I think it's Obscura Ascendancy. Sorry, I took the pause there. I really wanted to make sure I got that right, but I think it's Obscura Ascendancy because it creates us flyers that can block, which are going to be very important for things like the Guardian. And we have a way to get it started. So I'm going to take the advantage there of that. And then if we get lucky enough to draw another black source, which is pretty unlikely, we might be able to drop a second Ascendancy and get it going twice as fast. That'd be crazy. Oh no. I mean, that's fine, but it's just annoying. Okay. Either way, the play here is going to be Emperor or Memory Deluge. I'm not sure what I want to do just yet, but we'll find out here, I guess, on this attack. Yeah, it's going to be Emperor. Emperor, do a little exiling.
Run away. You'll be safer. You're done.
These legions of to ashes are scary, man. They hit anything, right? Literally anything. Exile target non-land permanent and any tokens. So it's easy to say that they got a lot of answers to this ascendancy, because I would imagine they're also running. They're probably also running what's the card? The 2/1 that destroys enchantments when it enters the battlefield. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, pass to the opponent here. Just trying to set up. We're doing, you know, we're going a little bit slow here, but we've got a really good hand because we got Ascendancy with the cut down to trigger it into the Augury, which leads into Memory Deluge because we'll be at the 4-drop slot. But the problem is I don't have enough black sources. I need another swamp here off the top in order to do these things consecutively, because I don't want to play the Ascendancy and then not get any plays right away, because if we don't at least leave with one spirit and we get blown up by another Ashes or something, I'm gonna be pretty bummed out. Okay, at least we get another one, which is good. Man, if only I had the cut down though, like ready to go. It stinks that I've only got the one swamp right now. I think the mana base needs work. I'm just struggling to hit the colors we need, which is a bummer. The opponent though, man, they're going pretty wide here. Hopefully the tables will start turning pretty drastically though. Creature that's a 2/1. Whenever it enters battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The Ashes is coming back, huh? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. That's a good find. All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal, right? We're in a tough spot. I'm trying to figure this out, man. Mentally, it's a drainer. I think we're going to go Wandering Emperor, though. We have the instant speed cut down as well, but I think the play here is the Emperor play. I'd like to get this, you know, both of them down at some point and then pop them both off at the same time, but they're not allowing it. They're not allowing it. So there's no point in getting that one going here. That's why I kind of wanted to wait on it, because if I get that one going by using my cut down, then this one isn't going to have something to trigger it. I'm telling you, man, it all comes down to the fact that I absolutely need another swamp. Not having another swamp here is killing me. So please give me another swamp game.
You are not much of a roadblock.
All right, they're gonna do some blinking. That's fine. That's why I wanted to block this, because I didn't want this to blink and force me to discard again. That's interesting.
Remember your training.
All right, we attack here. By the way, these are spirit tokens, so they're going to get the pump from the Ascendancy as well if we can get that rolling. If they don't blow it up again for the 3rd time, let's find out. Let's find out, man. I've been sitting on this cut down and this Ascendancy combo for freaking 20 turns now. Oh, it's so wild. That's fine because we can get it back later, right? We can get that back later with the Tovada, which is pretty sweet. They're going to send in all their attackers here, though, which is pretty crazy. I am going to block all of them, actually. They might be planning on sweeping the board here. I don't know. Maybe I should have just let one get through because I had the cut down, but I could always blow up my own spirit token too. That's fine. We are gonna need another 4-drop slot though if we're gonna want to get the Ascendancy going to its full potential here. All right, that's a target for the cut down. Love it. And that's pretty good indicator that they don't have an answer for the Obscura. I would imagine they would have played that first right away. So I'm getting a little nervous, but I think we'll be all right. Return up to 2 target creature cards. Wow, to the battlefield. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yikes. Okay, we're gonna have to discard. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. We got to give this up. There's no way we can give up the augury here. The augury can find us too much. All right, we blow this up. We send in this. Man, what a grind fest this is turning into, though. This player is a grinder with his blink mechanics. I'll tell you what. All right, end the turn. We'll definitely do the experimental augury situation. Mana wouldn't be too bad because if we can get the memory deluge off for its full 7, it still counts as a 4-drop. We're at 9 though, man. We are struggling. We need something big here. The fact that I had to throw away my Tolvada though when I could have got back an Emperor is so sad. Tolvada was a big source of lifelink too. Maybe that was the bad call to throw that away. I don't know. Got some blockers though, man. That's the thing, is I got some blockers. Kaya is crazy good, but at the same time, we can't play it without 2 more land drops. So I'm gonna take the land. As crazy and silly as that seems. Take out one of these flyers, which is nice. All right, we're on the hunt for a 4-mana spell here. That's assuming they don't blow up the entire board here. I'm sure they might blow it up. If they do though, I guess that's not the worst thing in the world, as long as it's not like a farewell. Sunfall would be bad too, because they'd be left with some value with that token, and I'd hate to see that. All right, interesting. Are they gonna force my 2/1 to attack? We'll see. That would open up the lane for their attack with the Guardian. That'd be a pretty interesting way to go about it. Wouldn't lie. I mean, I wouldn't be telling the truth if I didn't say I wasn't nervous, man. Oh, wow. Okay, and they're gonna blink something here. The farmhand's all they really got. Okay, that's fine. Oh, sheesh, man. What a nail biter, huh? Oh my goodness, that was so clutch. Yes, please. Yes, please. It's gotta be Vraska, right? Because then it opens the door for Vraska to land. Yeah, that opens the door next turn to take this to the final level. All right, we swing through here. Create another spirit. Okay, we're fine. We are a-okay, guys. We are a-okay. They're gonna chump block that. That's fine. They're bringing back another thing, artifact, right? There is no more artifacts though, so they can't do that. So they're gonna be stuck to discard and drawing probably, or they're gonna force something to attack. Either way, I'm cool with either one. Because we play Vraska, which by the way, Vraska is such a very unique tool because it can be played for either 5 or 6. And I actually haven't been in the situation to do it for 5 yet. So, but in my theory, it should come in at 5 and then trigger this to the 5th spot. Oh, it's enchantments too. Creature or equipment card with mana value. Oh, okay. I didn't know it was creatures. Fair enough. All right, we double block there. We take 3, which is tough because we're going to take 1 from this. So let's just hope they don't run some crazy burn spell we're not ready for. Imagine they got lightning strike. Oh my god, I'd cry. I really don't think that's the case though. I need some serious luck here. Okay, believe it or not, that's not the worst thing in the world. That is not the worst thing in the world. I am really scared that I'm gonna mess this up, but I should be fine. Oh no, it doesn't actually count for the 5. Okay, I was wrong. I was incorrect, but I can proliferate to the 5 slot next turn, which is still just as good. So this does still count as a 6 land hit. So I was incorrect in my theory. Good to know though. Nice little experiment to test out. Okay. So it's gonna have to be Tolvada as our 5-drop slot for that to trigger, or we could just proliferate, like I said, which is what this whole deck is built on, is proliferations. That thing refills the board really fast, man. Very interesting. All right, this is getting tight. We're gonna take 1 damage for this. Got to keep that in mind. But we do proliferate. All right. This would cost us everything. Wow, we're just cannot believe we're probably toast here, guys. Over the top for. All right, we got to try to find. We got to get lucky here. We got to get lucky here. Enter battlefield attacks. Exile to 2 targets. Okay, I think we can exile this with it, which is great. There we go. So we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Scary. I'm not gonna lie, that is very scary. But we've got the bodies, man. We've got the bodies. Okay. What a game. What a game, dude. Can they get the 1 point of damage through? I sure hope not. I sure hope not, man. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Holy. Got me nervous, man. Oh, no way. No way. All right, let's go here. Gain that 1 life, which is ever so crucial at this point. 1 life, and then if we blow up one of these is gonna get through, which isn't enough to kill them, right? Man, what do we do? Could crew this for 2. No, that's not wise, right? Probably gonna go here. Go here. All right, we attack like so. And then we'll just minus on the Vraska on whatever they don't want to block with. All right, and then we end the game next turn. Come on. We got this. We got this. We have 2 life with plenty of bodies to block. Let's go, dude. Oh my god, what a game. What a weird game. It was very important though that game happened the way it did, because I really needed that information on the Vraska. I'm glad we got it. I thought maybe Vraska coming in for the 5 mana would trigger that 5, you know, that 5 counter for this, but it didn't work that way, which almost cost me the entire game in this position. But now that I know, we can play with a better grasp on how that works. But either way, we could have also plussed Vraska to get it to the 5, but we wouldn't have got the 1 spirit token. That's the one thing. So anyways, just some food for thought. So we would definitely want to make sure that next time we probably won't, we shouldn't have dropped the Tolvada. I have a feeling we hang on to this and we'd be in a much better spot, because we would have reanimated the Emperor and we would have flipped this at some point and we would have gotten a ton of life linking spirits. Anyways, I'm glad we won. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be back again here tomorrow with another one. And just want to say thank you so much if you made it this far into the video. It means the world to me. So thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed today's list, man. Obscura Ascendancy, not a card you get to see all the time. So it makes, you know, for some really fun games. And that's right up my alley. Those are the kind of cards I like to play the most here on the channel. So I'm glad we got something put together that was pretty competitive today and got to showcase some really fun combos. But again, hope you enjoyed it. Back again tomorrow. But before I hop out of here, as always, want to give a huge special shout out to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on this channel, and I got to give them a huge shout out at the end of every video because they help support this channel monetarily. So want to make sure I give my appreciation, let you guys know I appreciate everything you do for me. It means the absolute world to me. So thank you for being part of the Mardu Mob. It means everything to me, guys. And that's it. We'll see you guys here tomorrow. And until next time, peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. Yeah. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.